What if I told you Raleigh isn't just the state capital? It's full of hidden gems most people never discover. Sure, you've heard about jobs in tech, big name entertainment, and all the green spaces, but beneath the surface, there's a whole other Raleigh locals quietly enjoy. In this video, I'm uncovering both the well-known perks and the underrated treasures that make this city stand out. And trust me, the last one might just change how you see Raleigh forever. Stick around and don't forget to subscribe. Raleigh has become one of the fastest growing cities in the Southeast, and the job market is a big reason why. At the center of it all is the Research Triangle Park, or RTP, where tech, biotech, and pharmaceutical companies cluster together, creating opportunities for just about every kind of professional. You'll hear people talk about giants like IBM, Cisco, and GlaxoSmithKline, but what doesn't get mentioned as often are the startups, incubators, and research spinoffs building momentum right here in Raleigh. For tech workers, this city has become a strong alternative to places like San Francisco or Boston. Salaries may not quite be as high, but your money stretches so much further here. Beyond traditional tech, Raleigh is quietly becoming a hub for clean energy and climate tech companies. These don't always make the headlines, but they're drawing in engineers and scientists who want to build in an ecosystem where new ideas actually take root. Healthcare is another cornerstone. Anchored by hospitals like WakeMed and Duke Raleigh, the opportunities go way beyond bedside care. Clinical trials, healthcare IT, and medical research are booming, with NC State pumping out a steady flow of grads who often stay right here. Even remote work has shaped Raleigh's economy in surprising ways. Step into a renovated warehouse downtown and you'll probably find co-working spaces buzzing with entrepreneurs, freelancers, and entire corporate teams who have gone hybrid. HQ Raleigh and Industrious are just two places where innovation sparks daily over a cup of coffee. And here's a gem that most don't know about. Raleigh has a growing video game industry. While Epic Games is the big name in nearby Cary, smaller indie studios in Raleigh are building games that reach audiences worldwide. Add to the film and media startups, and Raleigh is diversifying far beyond just being a tech hub. What makes this job market so attractive is its balance. In downturns, cities tied too closely to a single industry often struggle, but Raleigh bounces back faster because it's anchored by tech, healthcare, education, and government jobs. It's a place where you can find stability and opportunity at the same time. For professionals and entrepreneurs alike, Raleigh isn't just about landing a spot, it's a launch pad. Of course, work is only part of the story. Lifestyle here is just as important. When people think of entertainment in Raleigh, they usually picture Hurricanes hockey games, concerts at Red Hat Amphitheater, or Broadway tours at the Duke Energy Center. And while those are fantastic, the real flavor of Raleigh's lifestyle often comes from smaller venues and hidden events. Take music, for example. Everyone knows about Hopscotch Music Festival, but did you know Raleigh has intimate listening rooms like the Poorhouse and the Lincoln Theater, where you can catch nationally known artists in cozy spaces? There's also an underground comedy circuit. Goodnight's Comedy Club is the anchor, but you'll find pop-up shows in bars and small venues all over town. Street festivals add another layer. Carib Mask, Raleigh's Caribbean Carnival, takes over Fayetteville Street with colorful costumes and steel drums, but many newcomers don't even know it exists. Artsplosion transforms the streets with interactive art displays every spring. These events give Raleigh a lively, grassroots energy that feels authentic and local. And if nightlife is your thing, Raleigh doesn't aim for over the top, it leans into personality. Craft cocktail bars like Fox Liquor Bar are hidden down stairwells. Tiki lounges like the Arc Royal feel like a tropical escape, and breweries often double as live music venues. The brewery scene gets a lot of national attention, but some of the best are family-run spots just outside of the main downtown strip. Daytime brings a different lifestyle vibe. Makers markets pop up across town with everything from handmade candles to vintage clothes. Dix Park is already famous for its sunflower fields, but it also hosts yoga mornings, night festivals, and movie nights under the stars. Food halls like Transfer Company aren't just about food, they're community spaces where you'll find trivia nights or art pop-ups. One thing you'll notice is how community-driven entertainment feels here. Instead of massive, anonymous events, many of the best experiences happen on a neighborhood scale. Porch concerts, block parties, and farmer markets where neighbors know each other by name. If you love the outdoors, Raleigh won't disappoint. Known as the City of Oaks, it's home to over 100 miles of greenways and massive parks like Umstead. But the real treasures are the quieter spots. The Neuse River Greenway stretches for miles, offering a peaceful escape from city life. Horseshoe Farm Nature Preserve feels like a secret retreat where you can spot deer and herons just minutes from downtown. Shelley Lake is perfect for morning runs, and Lake Johnston offers kayaking, paddleboarding, and some of the best sunsets in the city. Then there's the Raleigh's Rose Garden, tucked behind the Raleigh Little Theater, filled with hundreds of roses, yet somehow still remains a secret. Outdoor culture here means urban farming. Raleigh City Farm brings agricultural right here into the heart of downtown, with classes on composting and gardening that connect city dwellers with nature. Local groups even organize night kayaking trips and moonlight hikes, experiences that create memories you won't find in every city. Dix Park is evolving into something extraordinary, with planned grand lawn, playgrounds, and cultural spaces. But even now, it's the little events, picnics, yoga sessions, and kite flying that make it feel like the community's backyard. For cyclists, the Capital Area Greenway is a dream, connecting neighborhoods and parks and making it easy to ride across town without ever having to hit heavy traffic. What makes Raleigh's outdoor special is how close it always feels. Whether it's a quiet bench by Shelley Lake or a late night paddle under the stars, nature here is never far away. Food is another big part of Raleigh lifestyle. And while Southern barbecue and craft beer dominate the headlines, the real story is the city's diversity. Sure, you'll find classics like Clyde Cooper's, but tucked into strip malls and side streets are Laotian, Ethiopian, and Indian restaurants that rival major food cities. Food halls like Morgan Street and Transfer Co. get plenty of attention, but the hidden gems are the smaller stalls inside. Places serving creative fusions like Korean Mexican tacos or vegan comfort food. Late night dessert bars like Two Roosters Ice Cream keep the city buzzing well after dinner. Coffee culture here is also underrated. Beyond the big names like Jubala, neighborhood cafes are popping up in places like Five Points and South Raleigh, serving perfect pours over in cozy settings where locals chat about business ideas or weekend plans. And let's not forget about Raleigh's speakeasy style bars. Some are tucked behind bookshelves, some in basements, and others hidden in plain sight. It makes a night out feel like a little adventure. The best part of the food and drink scene is its sense of community. Chefs collaborate on pop-up dinners, breweries create collab beers, and local farms supply ingredients. It's not just about eating and drinking, it's all about connection. Now let's talk about neighborhoods, because Raleigh's are as diverse as its people. You've probably heard of North Hills, which is sleek, modern feel, Five Points with its historic homes, and ITB, inside the Beltline, known for its prestige. But some of the most charming areas are the ones people overlook. Longview Gardens, one of Raleigh's first planned communities, is filled with mid-century modern homes on wide boulevards, a dream for design lovers. Brentwood, often overlooked, offers affordability and quick access to downtown, making it a favorite for first-time buyers. Battery Heights has post-war cottages with character that renovators love to restore. Architectural quirks are everywhere, from restored mill houses to 1960 ranches with bold designs. Developers are also blending new townhomes into historic areas, creating an interesting mix of old meets new. Each neighborhood comes with its own personality. 5 Points has breweries and indie shops, Mordecai combines history with community gardens, and North Hills feels like its own little city. Neighborhood events add even more charm. Think porch concerts, block parties, and cultural preservation efforts like those in Overland Village and historically Freedman's community. Raleigh's housing market offers something for everyone, from luxury estates to quirky fixer-uppers. And it's not just about homes, it's about finding a place where you truly belong. Cultural and arts here are also thriving. The North Carolina Museum of Art and the Museum of Natural Sciences anchor the city's cultural scene, but the hidden gems are what really stand out. Mural turns alleys into galleries, and the Warehouse District is home to artist collectives experimenting outside the mainstream. Raleigh's African American heritage is preserved through walking tours that tell important but often overlooked stories. Festivals like International Festival of Raleigh showcase cultures from all around the globe, while smaller events like local poetry, slams, and hip-hop showcases bring fresh creative energy. Raleigh Little Theater has a devoted following, producing everything from Shakespeare to modern plays. Music is everywhere. Jazz nights in restaurants, gospel in churches, and even street performers energizing downtown corners. The city's identity is layered, historic, international, and innovative, all in one place. Old mill buildings become galleries. New voices add to the creative heartbeat, and cultural feels alive in every neighborhood. And through it all, what makes Raleigh truly special is community. People often describe it as a big city with a small town feel, and it's true. Neighbors host porch concerts, free little libraries pop up on every block, and volunteer groups create meaningful connections. Nonprofits, faith communities, and grassroots organizations make Raleigh feel welcoming and grounded. Even local cafes double as community hubs, where strangers become friends over a latte. So there you have it, Raleigh in all its layers. Yes, it's a city with tech jobs, greenways, and sports teams, but what makes it shine are the hidden gems. The quiet rose gardens, the underground shows, the neighborhoods with character in every brick, and the communities that make strangers feel like neighbors. Raleigh isn't just a place to live, it's a place to belong, to explore, and to uncover new experiences year after year. And here's a cliffhanger. If you're planning to move here, the hidden gem you choose, whether it's a neighborhood, a career niche, or a community connection, might just define your entire Raleigh experience. Whether you're relocating across the country or just across town, we'd love to be here to help you find the perfect place that fits your lifestyle. My family and I relocated here 7 years ago from California, and now we love helping other families navigate through the relocation process to find their new way home. If you're thinking about making North Carolina your home, we'd love to be part of your journey. Our contact information's right here on the screen. Give me a call, text, or email anytime. And if you'd like a free copy of our Ultimate Relocation Guide to Raleigh or one of our other free resources, just click the link in the description. But if you're still in research mode, no pressure. You can keep exploring with us. Just hit that subscribe button and check out our Living in Raleigh NC playlist right here. We've got neighborhood tours, tips for relocation, and the kind of insider information you won't get from a brochure. Whichever stage you're in, we're just glad you're here. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.